once we close, the first question I always get is, how long is it going to take me to get my money? Well,
who are we talking about? The seller?
We're talking about the seller.
Okay.
Yeah. And so
don't they get the money right away?
Well, so if it's wired, yeah. So you got to pay for the wire. But
you're okay. So we're talking about something totally different now. We're outside of the SIP. Right?
Yeah.
All
yeah.
Right,
so now we've already closed.
All right. So let's get rid of that seller in possession down there ticker.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right. So we're changing. All right. So the second part of this video is when sellers ask, how long does it take for me to get my money once my house closes? Is that what we're talking about?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so if it's wired, you normally have it within a couple hours. But some people prefer with a large amount of money like that to go down to the escrow and title office and pick it up. Right.
So that they can get a check, they deposit, have a hold on it for a week.
Well, but people worry so much about wire fraud that
I'm just telling you.
Yeah. But yeah, so you can also go down to the escrow and title office, and pretty much by the time we get notice that it's recorded, you're good to go down there. So either way, you're going to get the same day, either it's wire or you pick up a check.
But the escrow company will call you if you're going to have it wired and verify your account numbers and verify your routing number, because they do it all the time for me.
Yeah. I mean, and they do a good job at verifying, but sometimes still people, especially say folks that aren't.
Hey, don't mean telling names of the old people you're about ready to say.
No, I was just going to say some folks just aren't comfortable, with the idea of wiring large sums of money because they hear horror stories. So,
and it's usually the horror story is taking that money and wiring it to an escrow that isn't really there. That's usually not receiving it from the escrow company.
I understand. It is, but taking the time to explain it to somebody.
Because if they mess it up, they have insurance.
Yeah. Well, and the truth of the matter is, like, if whatever people are comfortable with, I'd rather them make their own decision.
I understand. I understand. Yeah. I'm just saying it's one of the safest things to get from the escrow company or title company to you is so much safer than you sending it into them.
Correct.
And I'm not telling people not to send it into them, but just re-verify, talk to them directly, make sure that's the difference. But when they're wiring it to you, it's usually really safe because they don't want to make the mistake. So they're going to do multiple checks.
Yeah. Well, actually, yeah, I mean, they're going to send you an email and with all the wire instructions and then verify.
Well, they're not going to send you. That's on the way in. I'm talking on the way out.
Oh, okay.
They're going to call you and verify because they don't want to send anything in your email. And then all of a sudden an email comes back. Oh, I changed my account number to this.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
and if they send you something in an email, it's going to be a secured email.
Correct. Yeah.
That's the difference.